The Mazda CX-9 is set to drive off into the sunset as the brand prepares to replace it with the Mazda CX-90, a larger and electrified three-row SUV. Does that mean you should write off the CX-9? Not necessarily, and in fact, if you're the exact right buyer, you might want to run out and buy one of these while you still can. Let's take a closer look. Now that the 2024 Mazda CX-90 has been revealed, we can make some practical comparisons between it and the vehicle that it will replace, the 2023 Mazda CX-9. If you missed the news about the CX-90, search Driving.ca for the article First Look 2024 Mazda CX-90. Right off the top, an important consideration is powertrains. The CX-90 will come with two electrified powertrains, a mild hybrid and a plug-in hybrid, as well as an 8-speed automatic transmission that's likely to be refined and efficient. On the other hand, the CX-9 comes with Mazda's tried-and-true 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, which produces 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque when filled with premium fuel, or 227 horsepower and 310 pound-feet with regular fuel, sent to standard all-wheel drive through a 6-speed automatic. Power delivery is satisfying thanks to the turbocharger delivering peak torque at 2,000 to 2,500 RPM. But you're likely to take a fuel economy hit versus the hybrids, with the CX-9 posting figures of 11.6 liters per 100 kilometers in city driving, 9.1 on the highway, and 10.5 combined. If you're looking for a three-row Mazda and are hesitant to be an early adopter of brand new powertrains, though, you might consider this worth the trade. While we're told the CX-90 will be larger than the CX-9 in every proportion and closer in size to the Hyundai Palisade and Kia Telluride, the CX-9's longer hood and coupe-like profile put it in closer competition with the Kia Sorento or the outgoing Lexus RX L. For a vehicle in this size class, the CX-9 handles well with relatively responsive steering, predictable cornering, and a ride from the four-wheel independent suspension that's firm and at times even a little on the stiff side. The CX-9 was designed to be driver-centric from the start, and it's a three-row SUV that's easy to appreciate for those who enjoy being behind the wheel. The CX-9's interior is a design that has aged very gracefully. We took a deep dive into this interior for the CX-9's 2021.5 model year, and that information still applies to today's model, so seek out that edition of the Ministry of Interior Affairs if you're looking for that level of detail. The short version is that 5 different interior colorways are available among the CX-9's 5 trims. In the top-of-the-line signature grade, the Napa leather is offered in deep chestnut brown or in pure white as shown here. It looks beautiful alongside the chrome look accents and rich open-pore rosewood found on the signature's front armrests and center console. But this very light color is best for families without young kids and who don't frequently wear dark-colored denim. The first 2 rows are spacious and well-appointed. In the front row, heated front seats and side mirrors are standard, while a heated steering wheel is added with the GSL, and ventilated front seats are standard from the GT grade. Heated second-row seats are standard on most trims, and the signature trim adds a second-row center console with cup holders and covered storage. Where the CX-9 demands the most compromise is in the third row. If you caught our video about the Mazda CX-90, you will have seen that I sat in this same position and had plenty of headroom and enough legroom with the seat in front of me all the way back to be able to pass my hand in front of my legs like this. Clearly here that's not the case. I have no room between myself and the seat in front. My head is touching the headliner, and because the sunroof doesn't come all the way back here, in fact only a single pane sunroof is available, plus these rear windows are quite small, it's really a dark and enclosed space as well. There are some USB ports available for the third row, but if you think you'd need to use your third row regularly though, the CX-9 is probably not the vehicle for you. On the other hand, if you're looking for a 4-seater with plenty of storage and a third row for occasional use, the CX-9 fits that description perfectly. With 407 liters of cargo space behind the third row seatbacks, 1,082 liters behind the second row, and 2,017 liters behind the first row, the 2-row configuration offers a great balance between storage space and overall drivability. There are differences between the version of Mazda's infotainment found here and the system found in more recently updated models, but they are relatively minor. The general layout of Mazda Connect is the same, though here it's presented on a 10.25-inch screen that allows interaction only through the HMI commander, a dial and series of buttons located on the center console, as opposed to the partial touch functionality found on newer Mazdas. What may matter to you more is that Apple CarPlay and Android Auto functionality is wireless on more recent models, but it still requires a cable here. If you like to be up on the latest technology, then you may prefer to wait, but if you're not overly fussed with having the latest and greatest tech, then this system may meet your needs just fine. Every Mazda CX-9 sold in Canada comes with city emergency braking support with pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert, lane keep assist and lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beams. On the GT, Kuro Edition, and Signature grades, a windshield projected head-up display and a surround view camera are included. Both these features are helpful for keeping a driver's vision where it needs to be. For 2023, the Mazda CX-9 starts at $42,050 before fees for the base GS grade and tops out at $54,050 for the signature grade. Add on extra charges for the Soul Red paint and the white interior, and our test unit rings up at $56,695, including a $1,995 delivery charge. As top trim pricing for 3-row SUVs goes, that's reasonably affordable, especially in light of the feature offerings and real wood accents. Plus, with pricing on the CX-90 starting at $45,900 and reaching into the mid-$60,000s range for the top trims, the CX-9 starts to look like a bargain for those who don't want or need the extra space or latest technology. If you're shopping for a new car now and aren't the sort of buyer who wants to be an early adopter on new powertrains, if you'll mostly use 4 seats and appreciate plenty of cargo space, and a third row you'll use only occasionally, and if you enjoy a good drive but don't need the latest technology, then don't count out the CX-9. While everyone else is getting worked up about the latest and greatest, you might just score an SUV that's the right vehicle for you. For Driving.ca, I'm Stephanie Walcraft. For more SUV reviews and other features, follow us on social media, visit our website, or we know a bunch of you haven't done this yet, click that button to subscribe.